Hey, y'all, I want to talk about this real quick. It's Ninjas. They're getting a ton of support at the beginning of next year. It's in a set called, I think, Origin of Chaos or Order of Chaos. And it's something you need to be keeping your eye out for. I'm not sure how competitive, like on the top tier, they'll be, but I think they're going to be a very fun deck for people to mess around with. Excuse me, it's a little late here, so excuse me if I stutter or do anything crazy. I'm kind of falling asleep. But there's going to be so many different ways to build this deck, and I'll tell you one in a minute. And it has to do with this card, Ninja Art of Transformation, and its big brother, which is called Super Ninja Art of Transformation, which I think was recently announced, so we'll go over that in a little bit later. Just want to go over this deck list real quick. This is kind of what I'll be playing. Essentially, this is going to be the main Ninja card. It's Engine. Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo, level 4, 1800. When he's normal summon, I can add a ninjutsu art card, which is going to be my trap cards here, and the other one I was talking about, to my hand, so it gives us early access to that. Also, when he's special summoned or flip summoned, I can add any ninja from my deck to my hand. So, there's your engine. Next is Gold Ninja. He's in the other part of the engine. I can pitch one of these dead trap cards in my hand to the graveyard to special summon a ninja, level 4 or lower ninja, and face up defense or face down defense. So I can go Gold Ninja, pitch a dead trap, special summon Hanzo. Hanzo's effect kicks in. I can add another ninja to my hand. So he kind of works well with that. Sadly, he's only got 500 attack and 1000 defense, so I think you need to XYZ with him as soon as he comes out, because I don't think he's going to hang around too long. Next is Reborn Tengu. I use him in the deck because he's got the field presence to stick around for, so I'll be able to XYZ into Utopias and Roaches and stuff like that. Also, you know, on the off chance I do get to synchro with a Gale or something, it's field presence. It's a wind, so I can bring out my Dark Smorgs a different way. It's really nice in the deck. Next is Masked Ninja Abisu, and when this card's on the field and there's another ninja other than itself on the field, I can start bouncing spells and traps. So we'll say I go Gold Ninja, I send Ninja Art from my hand to the graveyard, and a special summon Ibisu. Ibisu's effect would then kick in, and I could bounce 2 spells or traps from my opponent's side of the field to their hand. If I had 3 ninjas, I could bounce 3, and so on and so forth. There's also a little crappy effect. During the turn I do this, go the Gallant Ninja can attack your opponent directly. Not really sure why that's there. Next is Karakuri Ninja Sazanki. This does work with all the ninja cards. It is a ninja, so I can Gold Ninja and play this guy face down, so I'll be able to use his flip effect if I really need to. If you're not familiar with this card, that's what a lot of the old Karakuri builds kind of used when they didn't have enough cards to really fill out their decks. When he's flipped, it's not a flip effect, it's kind of weird. You can send 1 monster card on your opponent's side of the field to the graveyard. So are you kidding me? In the middle of my video? Wow. Anyway, yeah, so he can destroy Stardust, or not destroy Stardust, send Stardust to the graveyard. Adds a little removal. Just a decent card. It's kind of a filler right now. I can definitely cut those out if I don't need them. Dark Smorg is going to be my main target, or my only target, with Ninjutsu Art of Transformation, and it can be special summoned alternately through Reborn Tengus, Ibisus, and Hanzos being removed. And then 1 Gale. If I had to choose 1 tuner in the game, if I had 1 tuner I could ever pick to throw in a deck, it'd always be Gale, and Gale's just for testing purposes at the moment. Next, I have 3 Pot of Duality to dig out whatever I need to get this deck rolling, because once it gets set up, it's actually pretty hard to beat. Magic Planter, I am running, I think 6 or 7, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 continuous trap cards. I know a lot of people are going, continuous traps in this format? Yeah, I kind of agree with you. It sucks, but if you get your combo set up, you don't have to worry about any spells or anything. So Magic Planner, I can send a face-up continuous spell or trap to the graveyard to draw 2 cards, which is kind of nice. Next, 2 MSTs. Don't need to tell you about any of that. This fetches out all my ninjas. This is the card that kind of makes the deck fun, and overall just makes the deck. Flip this over, you have a face-up, let's say Hanzo. You send Hanzo to the graveyard, and you can special summon a beast, wing beast, or insect that is level 7 or lower from your deck, and that's going to be our Dark Simorghs. So we get out Simorgh, turn 1, and then we turn around and we flip over Anti-Spell Fragrance. They are now in the classic Simorgh lock, where they cannot set any monsters, they cannot set or play any spells or traps, and they're pretty much locked down to only monster effects to get Simorgh off the field. It's what you're trying to achieve with this deck as fast as possible, along with abusing the other ninja effects. This card is pretty broken with some of the cards that are out. There are other targets you can get. There's like Elector, Sovereign of the Birds, Apex Avian. Another popular one is Scary Moth. It's like a mini Christia. There's Brain Crusher, blah blah blah. We don't care about any of those cards. Simorgh's the best target in my opinion, and that's where we're building a deck around it. 2 warnings. 1 ninjutsu are Rust Mist. Essentially, if I have a face-up ninja on the field and you special summon, those monsters are going to be attack are going to be cut in half. So it can really put a big chink in, I don't mean that racially, in your opponent's armor. So pretty awesome card. I haven't tested it too much. It could be kind of dead. I'm not really sure. I'm just testing it right now. He's searchable off of Hanzo. Solemn Judgment, Mirror Force, Starlight Road, and Trap Dust Shoot. I may go up to 2 Starlight Roads because we are playing so many back row, but I don't know if it's going to be 100% necessary, because if I can actually get the Simorgh lock going early enough, we won't even need it. It's definitely something I'll look into as I do more testing. And the only really different card that you'll see in this extra deck is 2 level 4 warrior monsters turn into Armored Ninja Blade Heart, and once per turn I can select a face-up ninja monster, and that card can attack twice. So you almost always go into Ninja Blade Heart, select itself, and that card can now attack twice. It's also it's a ninja, so it works with some of these other effects that affect ninjas. I guess the only one that would really matter is Abisu. So that's just like a Simorgh version of the deck. I want you guys to come on to Duel Network. I want you to type in Ninja first and see all the new ninja cards. You can build around these armored ninjas. You can make decks around Crimson Shadow. I want you guys to come check this all out. We're not going to go over it all. Grandmaster Sasuke is a good card. Strike Ninja could be okay in different builds. But look at all these cards that are considered ninjas. We got Queek, we got Silver Ninja, some of these old ninja cards. Go-Go, the Gallant Ninja, blah blah blah. And there's this awesome-ass looking Karakuri, Nana Shik guy that never saw any play. I still don't think he's going to get any play, but he looks badass. What I really want to show you real quick before we end this video is the ninjutsu cards. So you guys can look at a few of these different ones, but the big one is this one, Ninjutsu Art of Super Transformation, and you can build, there's Dino, Dragon, and Sea Serpent decks built around ninjas because of this card. It's kind of like its little brother here, but well, we'll go ahead and read it. Target 1 ninja monster you control and 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Send those targets to the graveyard, then special summon 1 dragon, dinosaur, or sea serpent type monster from your deck and target it with this card. When this card leaves the field, banish that target. So I flip over this card and I bring out like a Dark Horus or anything, and I'm taking one of your cards with me. So it pretty much lets me tribute my ninja, one of your face-up badass cards, and I bring out a big beater. I know there's a lot of dino versions that are being thrown around. You really got to look at all the stuff. This is the thread I've been looking at. Is, you can see I made a post. Art of Transformation, official Ninja Guide and discussion. A lot of discussion going on, a lot of deck ideas going on. You guys really need to check it out. It seems like it's going to be a lot of fun, and this is just kind of a preview video. I may throw up a duel video if I get enough requests for it. But until then, guys, just go check out these cards.